Bedtime Stories from Mr. Mom. It's 2 a.m. I had just gotten home. The car was in the driveway as I took my keys out of the ignition. My hand slid into the inside adjacent handle. Yawning appeared on my face. I quietly approached the red Merlot painted home door and stepped into a humanly empty house with only a moonlight glow passing through the half-curtain closed windowsill. The chair invited me to settle in. It's 2 a.m., I thought to myself. A newspaper of today's events was laid across the remote and charger on a switch-top sage side table that sat beside me. I raised the paper and began to read. April 17th, it stated. I read in my head. High of 62 and low of 47, with scattered rain showers throughout the evening. I continued to go on, turning pages, and invest a small amount to pass that particular end of the day time. Honestly, though, if I'm really truthful, this was done by choice so that I could distract myself from what had really happened that riveting day of April 17th. It's 2 a.m., I told myself. One morning, not too long ago, I rose from my sleep, showered and readied myself, and drove to the place I work. It was a very proper business in the way of organization, suits, and computers, if you know what I mean. Everyone knows everyone. Bob, Ted, and Phil. The whole crew was there every Monday through Friday of the well-oiled, drudgery, mundane machine. We accomplished our planned task, had lunch, and went home. That's it. I was always very thankful when that Friday was over. Weekends were fresh and cool. There was something new, enjoyable, and wholesome every time. Had a few laughs, family time, and then these few days were finished. Back to the grind, I suppose. Once again, I rose from my sleep, readied myself, and drove to work. Only, this time was different. Arriving there, I glanced through the car window to see that no one else had appeared to start their Monday. Odd, I thought to myself. I waited, and nothing changed. Wondering what time it could possibly be, I checked my watch. On the face it read, Saturday, April 16th, 8:30 a.m. It was then that I realized that I must have caught a ripple in time and my wish had come true. I was able to enjoy a weekend forever. I couldn't contain the excitement in my bones. I jumped with joy. Could it really be? Is this actually happening? My dream was true. Days, weeks, and months passed. Fun was fun. Every Monday morning at 1 a.m., the clock would reset to Saturday morning 1 a.m. I felt like I had lived. Man, what a life that was. But even the most joy-filled moments can be very lonely. What had my life become? Just a huge party? My actions were now reckless. My family had pushed me away because of how I treated them. Through pride, wealth, and greed, I ultimately had no one. Is this really true? I asked myself. There must be something I can do. Tired of living like a worn-out monkey, I decided to journey out and put my brain to the test to figure out just how to get back. There must be a way. I just know it. So, that Sunday morning, I set off. I tried everything I could think of, apologizing to all of my friends, family, and coworkers. Nothing. The clock reset once again. Here we go. I went back to work thinking I could revalue my worth and ethics. That still didn't finish it. The clock reset. I tried giving away all of my possessions, everything. The clock reset. I tried to give out all of my money to the poor and oppressed. The clock reset. Time and time and time again, that clock would reset. I was at my wit's end. That particular Sunday was practically over, and I had nothing left to give. Almost completely forgot and ridden with guilt of it all. I just gave up. What do I have to pour from? Absolutely nothing. And then it hit me. Maybe that's just it. Maybe it's not about things. Maybe it's not about wealth. Maybe it's not about money, time, or ethics. My heart and soul have been in the wrong place all along. I thought of only myself that entire length of time. I thought I was the one that could fix it all. That I was the one in charge. That it was about me. There aren't many instances in which I cry, but it was at that particular point I was overwhelmed with sorrow and regret. Tears filled my eyes and poured down my cheeks and onto my white face. All of the people I've wronged, I may not have the chance to see them again. Pride has been in my heart for so long, and now it's love that has entered. Love can be a peculiar thing sometimes and has peculiar after actions. Just because tears are evident doesn't mean it's something unpleasant. They have the potential to be evidence of change. That day, God changed my heart and soul forever. For there was once desolation, but now existing and alive is love and life. I wiped the tears from my face and got into the car. It was especially late. I pulled into the drive. Slowly, I stepped onto the cool and barely lit concrete next to the black tires. I approached the red Merlot door and pushed it open. The home was quiet, so you could hear the rain starting to tap the glass. The moon glow was ever so bright, shining through the half-curtained closed windowsill. The chair was inviting, so I decided to sit. There was a newspaper that draped across the remote and a charger. I picked it up, and it read, April 17th, high of 62 and low of 47, with scattered rain showers throughout the night. I checked the time and then thought to myself, it's 2 a.m. Thank you, God, it's 2 a.m.